Guys, welcome to Coda Rhythms lesson on bass drum technique. Playing the bass drum, just as important as what we do with our hands, sometimes gets a little bit forgotten, so here's a lesson coming up just looking at how we play the bass drum. Okay, here's the first way just to get you started. I'm going to keep my heel right on the floor, firmly on the floor, at the base of the pedal. There's the pedal. My heel is going to come on just at the end of it there. My foot is going to come on the rest of the way up the pedal there. So nice and simple, straightforward way to play. All I'm going to do to play is just press forward with my foot and the beater there makes contact with the pedal. Okay? Just like that. Nice and straightforward way to do it. As I say there, it's a very simple technique, it's very effective, it's very easy. There are some problems attached with it. We're only using this thin strip of muscle here by our shin, if you like, so it's quite difficult to get power out of it. We have to put quite a lot of our body to get proper power behind it, and if we're playing for a long time, we're going to get tired. Okay, so it's called the heel down technique because our heel stays down. It's a good one. It's very, very quick and simple to get you started, so I'd recommend it for that purpose. I'm also going to show you another technique here, which is called the foot and leg technique. Okay, so before I even go to the pedal, I'm just going to sort of sit at the stool here, and I'm going to practice these three motions. I'm going to take my heel up. I'm going to take my toes a tiny bit off the ground, and then I'm going to come down. And as I come down, I'm going to roll. I'm going to start with my toes. I'm going to roll onto the ball of my foot and then my heel. Okay, so it's those three motions again. Number one, heel comes up. Number two, my toes come up just a tiny bit off the floor. Then number three, I roll down. Toes, ball of the foot, and then the heel. I'm going to do that again on the bass drum pedal so you can see. Heel up, toes up, and then roll down. I'm going to practice that again. Heel up, toes up, and then roll down. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to join those three stages together. Okay, I'm going to do that nice and quick so we get a sense of a hop. Okay, it looks like this. I'm deliberately not making a noise on the pedal just yet. I'm just going to show you this hop technique here. And this is a great one to practice on the bus, when you're watching telly, wherever. This hop. You'll also notice that the front part of my body, the top part of my body, is staying very, very still, which is how we want it. We want our torso to be really still so we can move our arms and legs freely while keeping the center of our body nice and still. So that's the hop technique, and we can try that on both feet and practice trying to keep your torso, the top part of your body, as still as you can. To start with, you might be rocking like this, but with practice, you can get it so you're nice and still. Okay, so I'm assuming now that you're getting comfortable with that hop. I'm going to probably go about 2/3 of the way up the pedal. So unlike the heel down technique where my foot was right up to the top of the pedal, I'm going now maybe 2/3 of the way down. And just in slow motion, I'm going to show you those parts of the technique again. Heel comes up. You'll note the bass drum pedal hasn't moved, the beater hasn't moved, because all my weight is stored back here in this part of my leg as potential energy. My toes come off the floor, and then I roll down on the pedal. Okay, so that's what it should look like on the pedal there. Now, when we actually go to making some sound on the bass drum pedal, it's the ball of our foot which is the point of contact. The ball of the foot is all important here. When you get this technique right, it's like a sweet spot. It feels great because it's the ball of your foot that is making the contact that's propelling the pedal forward. Okay, so I'm going to try a few for you now here. It feels good. All of a sudden, I'm using all the big muscle groups in my leg, so I'm getting a lot more sound, a lot more power. It's a really rich sound on the bass drum, and it feels good in my foot. And because I'm using these big muscles, I can do it all day long. Okay, so this is called the foot and leg technique. Takes a bit of time to get the hang of, but it's well worth it. And it's the ball of the foot that's all important. Look for the ball of your foot. That should be where you're making contact with the pedal. Okay, so 2 techniques there to start you off. The heel down technique, with my heel at the bottom of the pedal, just pushing forward. That's the heel down technique. Or the foot and leg technique, where I'm looking to be about 2/3 of the way up the pedal there. Heel comes up, toes up, and then down, pushing through with the ball of the foot. Some tips there on bass drum technique that should help you through. Don't forget to check out our songs on the rest of the Coda Rhythm site, and happy practicing. Thank you.